It's Week 6 of the National Football League.
And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels.
He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Lions and the Giants.
And it's all up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Hey, football fans, glad to have you all with us early in this NFL season. It's Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you, and we've got a couple of teams here, Brock, on much different trajectories here early in the opening third of this calendar.
Yeah, but we're at a part of the season, and you know this, partner, the record.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off in Detroit. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. And certainly some momentum to build on today.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Daniels on 1st down. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, here's Daniels. He's on the move. That's low and bounces short of his man.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out on the schoolyard, out on the playground, man. You're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Has another lane. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That's another Lions.
From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Gibbs. Scores. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Jones. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. This is ahead for about 5. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He finds Slayton. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. On the shotgun, it's Jones. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They're now set for 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. Again, Jones to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Opening script working game busters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. They'll throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy.
Let's go.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Tracy will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's Jones. Rolling left by... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet, but there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Jones to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, Daniels. Laporta with the grab. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal. Throwing now from the gun. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Jones. Shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. To throw, Daniels. He sends this one to the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Again, Daniels to the air. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. 1st and 10 from the 41. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Into the hands of Neighbors. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Second and 13. Hits his running back. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. Running back sent in motion. Jones now on 3rd down. Flushed out to his left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on 4th down. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he's looking to throw. He's gonna loft one deep to the... That's caught at the 25! And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10 now, here's Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. From the red zone now. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get more points to end a lopsided first half. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. He put some air under this one, deep right. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. We've arrived at halftime here in Detroit. The Lions defending their building. They've got the lead at the break. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at the Caesar Superdome in New Orleans. And it's the Saints who have the lead in the 2nd quarter. A touchdown there for Alvin Kamara. Next, we'll stay in the NFC South. We head back here to Florida, check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. 2 touchdown passes there for Michael Penix. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And that one all tied. We were treated to a fine performance in the first half from the Heisman Trophy winner, Jaden Daniels. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. So a quality return, but you're going to have to wipe away some for holding along the way. 1st and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, it's Jones. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here's Tracy once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down throw by Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And he breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the 1st down marker. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's brought down for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs. Play fake here, Daniels. He lofts it deep left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And it sets up second down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now Daniels off the play action. Chased out to his right. Now he'll fire it deep. He's headed back towards the center of the field. Try and get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going for this. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Jones. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's second down. Here's Jones to throw. He finds Johnson. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. 3rd and long for him here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. That's Carlton Davis.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as As the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Daniels on first down. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, it's Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Second down now, 7 to go. Again, it's Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He has the first over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. If only every game could go like this for him, right? He's been fed targets, and it seems like he's not just been able to bring them in, but he's been making good things happen every time he gets that football.
I'm having Marvin Harrison flashbacks right now, Kate. Being on the sidelines, watching that guy work, and in games like this, moments like this, where you can't feed him enough because that defense just simply has no answers.
Gibbs now from the gun, and he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
He finds Laporta, and he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
16 yards. That's another Lions.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pistol now for Jones. Getting out to his... Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Connects with Johnson. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race.
Check quick, all right?
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Jones looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Giants hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing now from the gun. Gets this to Johnson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Jones now to throw. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The Giants using their 1st timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. He finds Slayton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Jones on 1st down. Oh, what a hit! Charge the ball loose! Going the other way, Lions have it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They put on quite the display in their own building here, something they should be proud of as they come on and take their victory lap. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Running it with Gibbs. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.